We spent 3 days in Tirana, Albania. We didn't really have any expectations, so everything was a surprise. The first surprise was how tiny the airport is. It took us only a few minutes to get through security.
What do you think this airport? This is the smallest airport I've seen my entire life.
Straight away KFC.
Yeah, it took me like literally less than 2 minutes to go past the customs.
Did you see the mountains when we came off the plane? The mountain views as we disembarked were absolutely stunning. However, when we finally managed to get our bus to the hotel, the views were less exciting. It was a white-knuckle ride, and I was honestly so relieved we didn't attempt to rent a car. The bus station had street dogs running around it and trash everywhere. Our hotel was pleasant, but Kevin was a bit underwhelmed by the creaky gym equipment and the decor in the spa. We quickly set out to explore the centre of Tirana and get some food. The waiter suggested we try a traditional aubergine dish, which was absolutely delicious, but we regretted ordering about a ton of overcooked fried seafood afterwards. We soon realised Italian food was the better option, so after walking around the centre for a while, we went to an Italian restaurant for pasta and gnocchi. The prices were pretty good, especially for a beer, which was a plus.
We also tried the local Albanian cuisine, which was delicious. We ordered 2 beef soups, one standard beef soup for Lauren, and the other cow's head soup for myself.
Day 2 was our first full day in Tirana, and we enjoyed the hotel breakfast included in our booking. Despite my fears that we would be greeted with a selection of cold meats and cheeses, we were pleasantly surprised to find lots of cooked options, as well as pastries and cakes. The coffee was horrific, but I felt silently judged by the waiters every time I put milk intended for cereal in my very small cup of tea. Kevin wanted to take the opportunity to get a dental checkup, which only cost €40. Afterwards, we went to learn about Albania's communist regime at the House of Leaves Museum. Once a former maternity hospital, during the communist era, it was transformed into the headquarters of the Signorini secret police.
Where you go?
Well, you have to go in here, but you can't film in there.
Oh.
So we just came out of the House of Leaves Museum in Tirana, Albania, and I'm stood outside what was a former bunker. And there was lots of these all across the city because the previous president, I think, Hoxha, was obsessed with building bunkers. The museum documents the history of the secret police, the Signorini, and it has a really good introduction to give like a general overview of the history of Albania, and then it goes into more detailed exhibitions talking about the types of devices that were used to spy on people and listen to people during the communist regime. I think my favourite part of this museum was just the fact that it's in the former centre for the Signorini, so there were actual tortures that happened there, and you can feel that very chilling presence when you're in the rooms. 10 out of 10, I'd check it out. And the letter steamer, so it was something that came over from China, was a letter steamer, so that you could steam the seal of a letter to open it easily and then reseal it without the person or the intended recipient knowing that it had been opened before they read it. The museum taught us about the devices used to spy on potential enemies of the regime. On the grounds of the museum, we entered our first nuclear bunker. The dictator, Hoxha, was obsessed with the threat of nuclear attack, so Albania has bunkers littered over the country. A few of them have since been converted into museums, one of which was our next stop, Bunker 2, located in Skandersburg Square in the centre of Tirana. It detailed the activities of the secret police and the horrors of the communist regime. So this exhibit is about a group of 5 or 6 brothers and sisters who escaped the Albanian state and went to seek refuge in the Italian embassy. And then the secret police bugged the embassy with 5 bugs that were very obvious. So the authorities instantly found them and thought, oh, we're free of the bugs, so it's fine. But what they did was the Signorini sent in a maid with a secret bug hidden in the handle of her broomstick, which when she left work every day, she would take back, and the secret police would change the battery, and so that's how they would spy on them. So if this is where the collaborator or the secret police was, this is the person who's being spied. they set up a listening device and a microphone and a camera. And then look at the other side on the wall. It would just be like that tiny hole.
So tiny, how can you see it? Go.
So President Hoxha, I don't know if I'm saying that right, decided randomly that some of his circle, his allies, were in fact enemies, and so he'd have to, well, not him, but the government would have to redact textbooks that were already published by covering up people and names that were no longer associated with the regime.
Yeah.
This is the interrogation room.
Say again. Say again.
This is the interrogation room. Types of torture used by the Albanian secret police, and some of them are absolutely horrific. The most horrific looks to me maybe putting excrement in the mouth, or putting a cat in a woman's trousers or underwear, which was then hit, and then it would scratch them. God. Then this is absolutely horrifying.
Can we go now?
No,
Go now.
no. So we just finished Bunk Art 2, which is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Tirana, and it's a museum that was converted from a former bunker. And what's most interesting about this place is the hypothetical history, so the things that the bunker was created for that never happened are in there, rather than the actual things that did happen, because it was never really used. However, the museum goes into a lot of detail about the horror of the communist regime in Albania and in Tirana, and the types of torture methods used, and it goes into great detail. That was one of the most interesting parts for me, but it was quite scary. After all that learning, we had worked up an appetite. We went to have some traditional soup and fagaise, a dish made with ricotta cheese mixed with peppers. This is the Pyramid of Tirana, formerly a museum. Now it's kind of just a landmark in its own right. There's a great view of the mosque from this pyramid. Then I wanted to go to a hotel rooftop cafe where you got great views of the Mosque of Namazga. We're sat at the Monarch Hotel on their rooftop bar, which provides another stunning view of the mosque. And the coffee's really good too. A latte was only €2 despite the stunning views. It was like Instagram famous that the coffee would be really expensive, but for this latte it costs 200 lek, which is like €2. For dinner we had a mixed grill platter and enjoyed more cheap beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. There looks to be some kind of sausages,
Yep.
chicken, traditional meatballs,
Oh, that's
which
great.
I think are called kofta, and then potatoes, rice, We're arguing whether this was pork or beef.
That's definitely beef. It's very beefy.
And then these are some mixed vegetables.
They're delicious.
It's delicious.
With Albanian local beer. It's called, what's this called? It's called Kosa. Very nice.
We also made sure to sample raki, the local tipple which embarrassingly arrived at our table with sparklers and traditional Albanian
What's
music.
this?
It's all... No, it's a sipper,
Cheers,
it's not
cheers,
a shotter.
cheers. Lauren doesn't like this.
You try it.
Okay.
For our last day in Albania, we got a taxi out to Bunkart 1,
So,
a huge bunker
this
made
is
up of several rooms and a
Bunkart
suite for
1.
the president and his right-hand man. The lights kept going off, which was absolutely terrifying, but it was far more impressive than the first smaller bunker museum. Spooky. So this was the dictator's room, and you can see it's made with a different wall covering, and that's because this room is the most heavily protected. Joking. This is the dictator's bedroom. And this is the dictator's bathroom. These grey metal storage tins are mobile producers of oxygen. If they're released into the atmosphere, they connect with different particles to form oxygen just in case the dictator had to stay in here for a long period of time. And these were originally produced in China, and they've been in this bunker since it opened. So what we've learned so far is that Albania was sort of taken over by fascist Italy in 1939 until the Italian fascists fell in 1943, and then Albania was struggling for independence, but then the Nazis took over instead. This is the room of the second in command to the president, who mysteriously died by suicide 4 years before the death of the president, who is this man. And now this room is only a little bit smaller than the president's room, but you can see that it has wooden walls instead of the fibre ones, which is a lot less expensive. Without intercommunication, there is no command, and with no command, there is no victory. So this is a communist voting system. There's two boxes, one with the candidate, the communist candidate, Asha, and one with nothing. It's a room that's equipped according to the standards for an officer in service within the bunker, and all of the uniform, furniture, and the equipment are original. So up until the 1960s, Albania's weapons were mostly provided by the Soviet Union, but then when relations with them went sour, they procured a lot of their weapons from China. So it's received from China an agreement with which the Chinese government gave the Albanian government about $2 billion in aid, and these weapons were sent hidden in packages of grain, because at that time under international law you couldn't sell or provide weapons to another country. Because these weapons, chemical weapons under international law, it's forbidden to transport them or produce them or sell them to another country, they were hidden in grain storage to prevent them from being found. This bicycle was made in China, and it's produced by the company Forever, which is a Shanghai bicycle company, and this one's called the Light Roadster, and it was sent from China to Albania, where it was used to do stress tests for soldiers for the army. So the president of Albania, the communist president, was obsessed with the idea that there was going to be a nuclear war, so he set about constructing bunkers. About 21,000 in 1 year, and this room commemorates the people, the soldiers and civilians who lost their lives constructing these bunkers, who this museum considers also to be victims of the communist regime. After that, it was a short walk to the Dachi Express cable car, which gave us impressive views of the city. The ropes looked so steep, it was terrifying, but we reached the top and took some pictures with the views in the background. On a swing, which is a bit scary.
In the rain.
But if this was China, we'd have to queue up for hours to take this photo and video. And there's no one else here. Do you think Tirannna is a hidden gem? Or do you think it's just hidden? After that, we made the decision to walk back to the centre and had more food. We'd had enough of Albanian food by then, so we decided to go back to Italian, inhaling an entire pizza and prawn linguine.
What do you think? It's good. I think this one's the biggest, isn't it? Oh, it's the same. Okay, I'll get this. I just bought this kiwi in the size of my fist. It cost me 50 leg, which is translate to 50p English pounds and 5 块 in Chinese money. I love it. Lauren likes it too. We gotta check it out. Oh.
We got up early the next morning, and after breakfast we got a bus to the airport to catch our flight to Istanbul.
There's no UK. How much is it? Haha! Lauren has first bite.
Right, where are we going?
We're keep going down, walking all the way down. How's the kebab?
Pretty good.
It's good? It's like no menu. We're just pointing whatever we want.
We don't know what meat this is.
I think it's gonna be, it has to be lamb.
No.
No?
Well, it's like white. It looks like chicken. But
I think maybe chicken, yeah. Chicken kebab.
it tasted, you have some.
So this cost us about 250, which is £3.
I have absolutely no idea.
Beautiful. Turkey. Hello everyone. Hello Laura. Turkish tea.
It's super cute.
Yeah, that's super cute. So you tear it up and put a cube in there. I saw people normally put 2 or more. What do you think?
It is quite bitter actually. Yeah. It's not bad.
Stir, stir, stir.
Ah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What is this, Oren?
Don't know.
I don't know, I just ordered randomly.
Oh, it's very lammy.
No. There's a dog right behind me.
No, he's fat. He doesn't need any food. No, fuck off.
Oh my god. What do you want, my friend? What do you want? Hmm? What do you want, my friend? No food for you. Go away, please. My god, he's getting closer. No food for you. Go away.
No.
Go away. Go away. Go away, please. It's very innovative way to cook beef soup with drizzled rice.
Have you eaten this yet?
Yeah, it's good. Stomach. Turkish market. Pretty good. Your,
Oh my god,
your
I thought
muscle?
I'd lost you.
That's okay. Is it? We're going to try this donut burger. And this is... Better keep going. This one out. Okay, this is a burger we just got.
What burger is it?
It's a donut burger.
Donna Burger.
Yeah, with
It's my drag name.
interestingly they have chips in there.
Curb City.
Yeah. And they give us
Suddenly distracted.
yeah. They give us some mayonnaise and ketchup. You want to add something in there? Can I add something in there?
I don't mind, whatever. I think we should try it natural first.
Natural
and then...
without sauce. I don't know.
But
Okay.
is there no sauce in there?
No, there's no sauce at all.
Oh, add the sauce then. Absolutely. Let's find somewhere to stand.
This is cake shop.
What is that?
I have no idea.
You try that first.
Let me try it. Wow, it's quite sticky. Oh
Mochi?
my god.
What the fuck?
It's milk and it's quite refreshing.
God. I know I'm not going to like this before I try it. I can't eat that.
No? Don't like it? You don't like it, don't eat it. Give it to me. Where are you going
Right,
from?
after this.
Let's go. Crossing Street. Crossing Istanbul Street.
How did the chicken cross the road?
Let's think about. Yeah, this is a blue mosque. And this is
Sophia Mosque.
this is Sophia Mosque. Okay. Praha. Cat under the car. There's a cat home. Hello? Meow.
There's another one there.
Where? Oh. What is this? What is this? So Lauren, what were you eating? What is this?
The lamb stomach sandwich.
Lamb stomach sandwich. It's really good. Tasty actually. Ah, it's Umbrella Street. Haha. Haha. Cheers.